It blows my mind that in 2024, a Sims game is advertising gameplay and it's a rabbit hole. What? That is insane to me. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. You can't tell me an expansion pack is worth $40 because there's a world in it. If the world has no gameplay and the lot sizes are small, what deems it as an expansion? I've been playing this game for so long and I cannot for the life of me understand the difference between a game pack and an expansion. I'm pretty sure if you're a new simmer playing this game for the first time, you're gonna have the same issue. So that's where you're starting to lose me. Like, it just doesn't make sense. What is up, guys? This is your voice of Furious Simmer, and today I have another discussion on The Sims 4. If you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instant Gaming to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the link in the description, there'll be a bunch of deals and I do get a small commission. Without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, so a few days ago I asked you guys how you felt about the worlds in The Sims 4. I gave you 3 options to choose from. Is it bad, are they good, or they're just okay? And at the time of this recording, 55% of you said they're bad, 3% of you said they're good, and 42% said they're okay. So the majority of people don't like The Sims 4 Worlds, or they just feel like The Sims 4 Worlds needs a lot of work. Now, a lot of you guys also left your thoughts and opinions on why you voted the way you did. I appreciate you guys commenting because I did not expect that, but thank you. There was one comment by Noah Arc 1 who said we need a new empty world, but one with something to do like an amusement park or even a zoo. And he also mentioned that it could be a rabbit hole, and I completely agree. The last time we got a new world was in 2015, and that was Newcrest. That was an empty world with empty lots for us to build in. And there are also some people who commented saying they don't care about the actual size of the world, they just want bigger lot sizes. That's been another big issue recently with The Sims 4, is the fact that the lots have gotten a lot smaller. And I feel like nobody is talking about this, so this is why I wanted to turn this into a discussion topic. And again, please leave your thoughts and opinions on how you feel about the worlds in The Sims 4 when it comes to gameplay, the rabbit holes, everything we discuss here today. Let me know how you feel about that. Now, I'm making this video specifically talking about the worlds because there's a big issue, and that's the simple fact that the worlds have dipped down in quality a lot. And a lot of people have noticed this. Now, this could be for many different reasons. Now, one could argue the reason why the worlds have dipped so much in quality is just a simple fact that last year, which is like not even a few months ago, we got 3 expansion packs back to back. The first world we got was San Sequoia with Get Together. That was supposed to be inspired by like San Francisco. Now, there was a lot of backlash with that world because a lot of people said that looked nothing like San Francisco, and the approach that they went with, the art style of that world, was more like residential suburbs. It wasn't like the city. Now, granted, I've never been to San Francisco, so I don't know like what the aesthetic is over there, but apparently how they made it in Growing Together was not like the true depiction of San Francisco. So there's a lot of like issues with that. Now, the second world that we got was Chestnut Ridge, and that was based off southwestern United States, so places like Arizona, Nevada, Utah. Now, that world was very big, but it didn't really have any activities. It was pretty boring, to be honest. The only thing that it did was make our horses be able to travel around different areas, but that's about it. It didn't really add anything to the game, and it felt very empty at times too, which was very bizarre. So it just didn't really live up to the hype in the trailers. But when has a Sims 4 trailer ever been honest? The trailers never actually represent gameplay. So now, last but not least, we got the world of Tomarang that came with the For Rent pack. I don't know if I said it earlier, but the Chestnut Ridge world came with the shitty ass horse ranch pack. But yeah, Tomarang is based off Southeast Asian culture, and I'm not gonna lie, like all 3 of the worlds do look really good. I think out of the 3, I would say San Sequoia is probably like my favorite, but I do feel the culture presence with Tomarang. But I do think Tomarang was the biggest disappointment because that world only had 9 lots, which is insane because this is an EP, this is an expansion pack. Expansion packs, in my opinion, aren't supposed to have more than 9 lots. Fast forward now to 2024, and the lot sizes have not only gotten smaller, but the worlds themselves are just bland and boring. The gameplay is missing, it's lacking, and what makes it even worse is the fact that the gameplay being advertised for a lot of these packs are rabbit holes. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have an issue with rabbit holes. I thought they were really well done in The Sims 3. This could be an unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't think every single thing in The Sims needs to be animated for gameplay, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm using those words right. Like, I don't think everything has to be gameplay. You know what I mean? I think there's some things that can be left up to our imagination. Again, I know we're paying money for this game, so obviously we should be getting gameplay. Like, for example, we got proms in The Sims 3 Generations, and for me, prom was really cool because, you know, there was like chance cards of you getting together with like a crush that your sim had on somebody, or maybe you just go by yourself and there was like a limo that would come pick you up, and that was really cool. Now, don't get me wrong, I think prom is one of those things that should be gameplay. Like, obviously prom is a big deal for your teen Sims. It's a big deal in real life, so obviously we should be able to experience that. Fast forward to the Sims 4 high school years, we do actually get prom. This is gameplay. We get to go to prom with our Sims. We get to follow them, see all the stuff happen. And I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of like an underwhelming experience. I don't necessarily think the prom was bad at all, but it wasn't like jaw dropping, like, oh my goodness, like this is the best event ever, this is the best thing, like finally we get to see proms in The Sims. It was a very underwhelming experience. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. Then they might as well just kept it as a rabbit hole and focus on making the high school experience better. Again, we're not talking about high school years, but that is just kind of like my example of why I do like rabbit holes. Now, there was this really good comment posted on the poll that I made a few days ago. Someone by the name Apparently Awesome One said, I honestly don't mind rabbit holes, but I could have sworn one of the reasons, or maybe it was The Sims 4 Defenders, gave for the closed worlds and loading screens was to have richer, more detailed lots / places and fewer rabbit holes, so that's questionable. I've always had a problem with the worlds. I think they think being able to travel easily between worlds makes up for it, but it doesn't for me. In previous games, I found that desirable area. I could literally just plop new lots down and make them homes and call it done. I think it's pretty obvious to anyone who's paying attention that they lied about the capabilities of The Sims 4. In reality, the game wasn't originally designed to withstand what we rightfully expect, nor do I think it was expected to be nearly 10 years old. And the older it gets, the more limited what they put out is because their system can't handle it. I think they should have pulled the trigger years ago, but they found a new, more targetable audience who will put up with this stuff. I completely agree. I think that part of the reason why The Sims 4 gets away with so many things is because there is a new audience, a new age of Simmers who haven't played the previous games, who've only played The Sims 4, and they think like this is the best simulation game of all time. And the people who have played the previous games but still defend this stuff are game changers, people who obviously work, I want to say with EA, but I honestly feel like they work under them. And I'm not saying that as a diss. I feel like they're the ones who are advertising it. They're the ones doing like the real reviews, at least some of them, right? Because I feel like some of the reviews are fabricated, like they're fake. But you know, they're the ones who are advertising this pack to us. It's not really EA. They give us a trailer, a blog post with some information and call it a day, but like the game changers are the one who's advertising this stuff. And of course, they're trying to secure the bag. They're not trying to ruin the relationship with EA. So of course, they're not going to outspeak against The Sims 4. That's why you always see them kind of like, you know, act like Sim loyalists and defend The Sims 4 when there's like a lot of backlash, but you'll never see them, you know, really speak up on the bullshit when it does happen. They're quiet. And that's kind of like the pattern that it goes in. And if someone like me were to speak up and say something that's wrong with The Sims 4, you know, give real constructive criticism, I'm deemed as toxic, a hater, and I should go play The Sims 3. I should go play The Sims 3. And it's like, what? I don't understand why having a opinion or a constructive criticism is deemed as being a toxic or a hater. I've never made a video hating on The Sims 4 unless it was for a good reason. I've always stated why I don't like something with the game and express how I feel about that. Like, it's never just been like, I hate The Sims 4. But that's not gonna stop me from talking about the issues and, you know, spreading awareness on the BS when there is BS. And there's a lot of BS with this game. There's a lot of things that I've accepted with The Sims 4, you know, but the worlds being this bland and boring was not one of them. But now I see like what this game truly is, and I feel like it's going down a path where these are how the worlds are going to be from now on. The worlds weren't like this before. I genuinely never thought the worlds were amazing. Like, I thought they were decent for The Sims 4. If we're comparing them to other games, then like, yeah, they're bad. I feel like it's another thing that we have to like be sad about. If it's not like the game being broken and all the bugs and glitches and, you know, stuff missing like cars and police officers and, you know, just this NPC robbers, like this basic shit like that's been a staple in the Sims franchise. Now we have to worry about the worlds being shit. Like, bro, I don't understand. Like, bro, what the hell is going on, man? I know I'm pretty like low key in these videos, but it's just like talking about this shit is getting me amped. I just don't understand what the hell they're doing. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. If you guys have your thoughts and opinions, please leave them in the comments. I really want to know how you guys feel about this whole world situation. I know I already made a poll, but you know, with this video specifically talking about some of these points, let me know how you guys feel about that. But yeah, that's all the information for today. This has been your boy Superior Simmer. Stay cool, stop some stay simming, and have a good day.